Kearins 1981. Aim. A quasi-experiment was carried out by Kearins. 1981 and investigated why Aborigines tended to score low on Western Verbal Intelligence Test. As a traditional society, the Aboriginal people used to spend most of their lives in the desert. Their survival depended to a large extent on their ability to store and encode enormous amounts of visual or spatial information. Kearins wanted to see how the Aboriginal people's spatial memory compared to those of Australian children. Method. Kearins had a sample of 44 adolescents aged 12 to 16 years old, 27 boys and 17 girls of Aboriginal descent, and 44 adolescents aged also 12 to 16, with 28 boys and 16 girls of white Australian origin. Kearins placed 20 objects on a board divided into 20 squares. The Aborigine and white children were told to study the board for 30 seconds. Then the objects were all gathered together and placed in the pile in the center of the board, and the children were asked to place the objects on the board in the same arrangement that they had seen previously. Results. The results show that the Indigenous children correctly relocated more objects than the white children. It appeared that their way of life has a significant impact on how and what they remember. Another study showed that children learn memory strategies through their formal education, but education was not only in school, but also the way you're raised by your parents. Conclusion. Kearins argues that the Indigenous tribes raise their children in a way that reflects their traditional lifestyle and values. This in turn affects the way they think and learn, demonstrating a clear relationship between culture and cognition.